So we're talking about for loops, and just like we can have nested if statements, we can also have nested loops where one loop is inside another loop. And this program uses a nested loop to average a set of test scores for multiple students. The outer loop controls the students, the inner loop controls the tests. And over here we have the user ask for the number of students, over here for the number of tests, and then over here we're going to be entering it, and we're not going to take large numbers because that's so tedious again. But you see over here the outer loop, and that also includes this over here. So, and then the inner loop is this one over here. So the outer loop goes from here to here, and the inner loop from here to here. So let's run this program, and we'll just take 3 students, and they have 2 test scores, a midterm and a final. For student number 1, we have an 88 and a 99, and the average for student 1 is 93.5. Student number 2, 88 and 89, so that's going to be an 88.5, and student number 3, a 44 and a 45, did not do really well, so he only has 44.5 points on average. And that's where the program stops. Now let's look at where to place some of these variables, because we're keeping track of some variables too. So over here we have the outer loop, and we have to start adding the scores so we can average them later on. So since we do that by student, we declare the total over here, we initialize the accumulator, and then each time we've entered all the tests over here, each time we add a score over here, we add that to the title, to the total. So when we're done for a particular student, we divide the total by the number of tests, we get the average for that student. And then we go back over here to the next student, and we should not forget to set this total back to 0, otherwise we would get some strange totals. I can show that to you over here. I'm just going to take this out, and we're going to run this again with 3 students and 2 tests, 99 and 98, 88 and 77, and now the average score of a student is 181, and if we give them an 88 and an 89 over here for student number 3, they really have a very high total. So you see that you definitely need to reset this total to 0, which we will do now.